Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. I'm doing something a little bit different today. This is a CAS of my pets. So I have two cats. This first one, this is Stella. She is just a domestic short hair, but she's a lot like a Russian blue, so that is what I went with. Really, I couldn't make a good representation of her. She is a huge cat, guys. Like, huge. And it's because she's fat. It's not because she's just a big cat. She's both. She's a big cat and she's fat. Anyway, so she was very easy because she's just all gray. She has green eyes, and then I gave her the traits glutton, lazy, and I think either affectionate or friendly, because she is the friendliest cat that, like, I don't know. I've never met a cat as friendly as her. She loves everyone. She especially loves my boyfriend more than me. Anyway, the next cat, this is Ozzy, or this is who is going to be Ozzy. He is also a domestic short hair, just a regular old cat, but he has markings very much like a snowshoe Siamese, and actually both his parents were part Siamese. His dad was a flame point Siamese, and his mom was not a seal point, but another darker like point Siamese. He has bright blue eyes. He is friendly too, but not as friendly as Stella. What else? I've had Ozzy since he was literally just born. I was present at his birth, which not a ton of people can say. Me and Ozzy are probably bonded quite a bit. I've had them both since 2011. Stella I rescued from the Humane Society in the town where I grew up. It's a kind of a cute story, at least I think it is. I had gone to visit the cats. I wasn't intending on getting a cat, but I did. I had sat down to pet this huge white and black like tuxedo cat, and I was petting that cat, and all of a sudden, like, there was a little tap on my leg, and I look over, and it was this gray cat, and I had always wanted a gray cat because I love gray cats, and it was Stella, and she like stuck to my leg the entire time I was there. So I went home, thought about it. Oh, there I am drawing. By the way, you're going to notice that I'm like really terrible at CAS, especially create a pet, like the color wheel. I did not play The Sims 3 that much, and when I did, I didn't use the color wheel, so I'm just really terrible at it, especially like freehand drawing my own cat. Anyway, so yeah, so I went home and I thought about it, and I think it was like 3 or 4 days later I went back and I filled out her adoption papers, and yeah, she's been with me ever since. She's been with me when I lived in Minnesota, she moved with me to North Dakota, and she moved all the way with me to North Carolina. And so did Ozzy, for that matter. He's lived in all those places with me too, but I really only got him because we were irresponsible and didn't realize that 5-month-old kittens could have babies, and actually we didn't even find out that his mom was pregnant until after we'd got the dad cat neutered. So that was a surprise. And he was born on Easter Day in 2011. And so I took him home with me once he was old enough to leave his mom, because I had moved out of the house by then. And so he stayed without a name for like 2 or 3 weeks, and there was no we, I lived by myself, we could not figure out what to name him. And I just went over and over and over, like, I went through all these old man names like Norman and Milton, and people were like suggesting things to me, and then I came home one day from work, and he had bitten the heads off every single one of his mouse toys, which was not unusual because when he was a kitten, he chewed on everything. Like, oh my gosh, phone chargers, printer cables, laptop chargers, my Wii. He chewed through one of the cords for my Wii, the motion sensor cord, so I had to get a new motion sensor. Yeah, he chewed through everything. Like, I have books and DVDs and all sorts of things with teeth marks in it. My coffee table at the time, he'd chew on that. He was the worst. But anyway, so he chewed the heads off all his mouse toys, and that is how Ozzy got his name. Stella got her name because I just like the name Stella. At the Humane Society, her name was Baby, and I didn't really care for that for a cat, so she was renamed Stella. You know, cats don't really come to their names anyway, or at least mine don't. Like, Ozzy will occasionally, but I think it's just because, like, I have a toy in my hand or something, or a treat, and then he'll come. And fun fact, Ozzy will play fetch. I think I've posted the video, I might have posted the video on Twitter or Instagram, and if you want to follow me on either of those things, you can find me at Lady Andrea, which I always link all that below in here. Anyway, but I do post a lot of cat pictures and a lot of cat videos. Oh, in this part I'm trying to like figure his ears out. Ozzy has, he used to have giant ears when he was a kitten. They were like way too big for his head. Anyway, this is about to wrap up, so I'm just going to go ahead and leave it here. Please subscribe to my channel, give this video a thumbs up. I hope you have an awesome day.